Welcome back, beer tubers. Taking a look at a new collaboration beer between the Bruery and three Floyds. This is Rue D'Floyd. Rue D'Floyd is an imperial porter aged in bourbon barrels with cherries, coffee, and vanilla beans added. So it's a big 14.4% beer. It's a collaboration. This beer, unfortunately, they found contained some lactobacillus in it, so they told everyone to keep it cold and drink it fresh. So that's what I'm doing. Part of the reason why I want to get this review done, because it's still fresh, it's been kept cold, and hopefully there will be no signs of infection. And what better beer to drink in 90+ degree weather here in May while the entire county of San Diego is trying to burn down. So without further ado, let's get a look at this beer. It's pretty much opaque, so you know, kind of looks like pretty much like a stout, imperial stout. The head on there is a solid brown color as well. Some big legs on the side of the glass. Let's get the aroma. Oh, it smells great. No sign of infection. Clearly bourbon and coffee. Picking up some dark fruit, but I wouldn't go as far as identifying that exactly as cherry. A lot of vanilla, slight coconut. Some wood, some kind of earthy wood, you know, tannin characteristics. Big chocolate, like more of a milk chocolate than a dark chocolate. Yeah, it smells great. Let's dig in. Cheers. That's nice. Ooh. Yeah, that's a very nice beer. It drinks more like a porter than a stout, though. It is a more medium body characteristic, or medium full. So it's really scary, easily drinking. I'm not picking up a whole lot of alcohol in the nose, and kind of feeling it go down the throat. But other than that, it's a very nice drinking beer right now. Up front, you get a lot of caramel notes, like a caramel malt characteristic, toffee note, plus that sort of bourbon caramel note. Then transitions right into the coffee aspect. Nice, pleasant coffee. Not overly bitter coffee either. Just probably like a medium type of roast. Some nice earthiness in there. Then you start picking up that vanilla comes forward. And on the finish is where you get that fruit character, that cherry comes through. Just a nice darker fruit flavor on the finish to go along with a touch of alcohol. Nice warming beer. Something I shouldn't be drinking this weather, but it's just nice, smooth finish, makes you want to go back for more. Also in the mix is this big, sweeter sort of milk chocolate characteristic that works, of course that works well with the other ingredients, which is probably why they chose that. It lacks the roastiness, you know, that you maybe get in some porters, but that's, I think, one of the characteristics that kind of differentiates porters somewhat from stouts, is they're not quite as roasty or bitter. This one's has a good amount of bitterness. It's not overly sweet, it's not overly cloying. It has a sweetness up front, but there's enough dryness on the back end to balance things out. The finish has a little bit of that spicy sort of alcohol note with some of those wood tannins, and they kind of play together well with that cherry characteristic on the finish. So, man, it's a damn shame that this beer has a bit of infection to it, but the brewery found out early enough that they released discounted bottles for sale, and after hearing some early reports that there was no signs of any kind of infection right now, I gambled and bought a couple bottles of this, and I'm glad I did. This is absolutely delicious. It's an easy A beer for me. It's a great collaboration. I would say trade for it right now if you can get it before summer goes and the temperatures go up too much, and drink it as soon as possible. Keep it refrigerated at all times. You'll probably be fine. There is a recommended drinking date, I believe, at the end of September for it, but until then you should be okay. I say, why not trade for it if you can. I'm glad I bought a bottle. I'm glad I got to document the beer for you guys, and I'll open up my other bottle in the near future and kind of see if, or maybe just kind of wait to see if that infection's going to take hold or not, and how prominent it's going to be. But right now, yeah, great stuff in the brewery of Three Floyds. Till next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.